if you're struggling with self-abandonment and self-doubt, learning to trust yourself is at the foundation of healing and having a healthy relationship with yourself. I know this from experience, and I want to share with you what helped me to learn how to trust myself and to move from fear of abandonment to self-trust. Fear of abandonment is something that we learn at an early age, and the core of the fear of abandonment is that we are scared that we are not enough and that we are not worthy of love. So as a result, what we learned is to overfunction, is to overprove, is to do difficult things and hard things to justify and to earn love, because this is a dynamic that we learned at early childhood. We needed to feel safe and secure because safety and security and love were actually important and essential to our survival as children. And when we did not get this consistent energy from our caregivers, from our parents, what we did is that we tried to compensate for that by constantly sensing other people's emotional state and trying to live up to it so that hopefully we get the security and the sense of safety that we needed back then. Years go by and we demonstrate the same patterns in our adult relationships. As children, we could not offer ourselves the self-trust because we did not have the awareness, we did not have the logical and analytical mind to be able to separate the facts from the feelings. We were like a sponge. We just absorbed whatever energy we were surrounded with because we did not have the logical mind to decipher and to recognize that our parents' emotional unavailability is not due to our unworthiness or that we are inherently bad people. But as adults, we can definitely offer this to ourselves. So one of the things that really helped me was to develop self-awareness. Self-awareness means that you become conscious of your own patterns. When do you go blind, allowing other people's behaviors to trigger this fear of abandonment inside of you, which sets on this cycle of anxiety, of fear, of panic in your body, which makes you do these crazy behaviors that later on you can't even believe that you did these things. Now, this behavior comes from a state of survival. You feel like you're panicking. You feel that your own survival depends on the situation. Every little interaction becomes a matter of life and death. This is not how things are supposed to be. Someone who trusts themselves would not have their compass constantly pointing outwards. So when you develop self-awareness, it means that you become conscious when you are triggered. You allow yourself a time to pause, to process your emotions, to calm your nervous system down until you get to a place where you feel calm, confident, and secure enough to be able to respond from a confident place. So self-awareness was the first thing that helped me. And then right next to it becomes emotional regulation. This means that I'm not waiting for other people to make me feel safe. I don't wait for other people to validate my feelings or to give me permission to feel the way I'm feeling. I trust that my reality is valid regardless of other people's stories or logic. Emotional regulation means that I can get my body back to a state of calmness, of security, of trust, of peace after being exposed to a stressful situation. This increased my distress tolerance. It made me confident in my ability to calm myself down, which means that I don't go to other people offer me this energy. Meditation and breath work, they were two extremely useful tools that enabled me to self-soothe, to calm down my nervous system. When I take a few deep breaths, my nervous system immediately gets the message that I am calm, that this is not a survival mode, that it does not need to continue producing all of these hormones. Meditation gives me a gap. It gives me the space to move from subjectively experiencing the situation and having a bit of distance to be able to step back and see the scene, see the situation with a different eye. When you think about it, trust is basically knowing that this person is reliable enough that they are going to be by your side when you need them the most, that they are going to be consistent. So offering this same energy to myself that I want to get from people was essential for me to be able to trust myself. Now, consistency is really important because it means that I can rely on myself even during difficult times. I know that I have my own back. I know that I have the tools, the skills that will help me get up from whatever difficult situation I find myself in. It's that sense of reliability that you have your own back, that you can be your best friend, that you can tap yourself on the shoulder, that you can support yourself, be compassionate, kind towards yourself as much as you are to your loved ones. Developing self-trust means that you no longer give up your needs. You're no longer afraid of being left because you know that even when everybody else leaves, you still got your own back. If you are interested in more videos about self-trust, make sure to watch this one coming up. Let me know in the comments if you find any of this helpful. Take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next one.